What's going on, y'all? It's your boy CMartyFit, and we back here with one of the illest, coolest, coldest, dopest YouTube channels out here. And listen, man, I'm in the airport the other day. I see all these clips going viral. They like, yeah, man, the Seals was on Jubilee. I said, Jubilee? And I watch Jubilee from time to time. You know, they got some great segments. You know, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk, you know. And it gives you some great insight onto what both political parties think, what both sides think. You know, so I enjoy watching the show. I agree and disagree with all the people I just mentioned. But when I heard Amanda Seals, I said, ain't no way she on there. Because from what I've seen from her, I just can't see her on there holding up her end of the argument well. So I went and checked it out. And everybody said she was cooking. I don't think she was cooking.
Nope.
In fact, I think she got cooked. We're going to look at some clips here. And please, I ask that you hit that like button for your boy because, hey, listen, it's about to get real right now. It's about to get real right now. Let's check out this first guy.
Believe in hard work. We believe in going to work and working for what you got, not asking for handouts from people who never had slaves. Some of the people that you're asking for money from never had slaves. And let's talk about the fact there were also black.
He's right. For some reason, that's controversial nowadays when you say these white people y'all mad at didn't even have slaves. It's controversial, but it's a fact.
People that had slaves. So if you want to talk about that, how is that fair? If I'm a white person and my family fall on the side of the Union, why should I have to pay for slaves when this whole country was never all racist? Some of the founding fathers were abolitionists, and they hated slavery, and they actually put things in the Declaration of Independence and things too because they believed that there would be a future where
he's right. There was a war.
Where there would be a black president one day, or that there would be people in leadership that were black.
Right.
There was people in the North who helped with the
Whether you like what he's saying or not, this is factual. A lot of people got to learn how to separate, hey, I don't like this, and hey, I don't like this, but this is facts. He's speaking factual. Whether you think he a coon or not, he's speaking factual.
Ground Railroad and fought with the Union. So why is that fair for people who never had slaves, who fought against slavery, to have to pay for people that had slaves?
One, from my understanding, you are more interested in preserving the fairness of those who didn't have slaves than the fairness of those who are the descendants.
Okay, she's starting off well.
Of slaves. That is priority to you than finding a fair way to accommodate those who have been the descendant of slaves.
Well, our ancestors wasn't asking for handouts. They were asking for equal opportunity, and we have equal opportunity in this country. We had a black.
Where's Amanda Seals cooking? That's what I want to know. Let's see.
President, just in case you didn't know. We had a black president and we had a black vice president. I mean, I think she was black.
I mean, debatable. Yeah, debatable.
So we had a black president, and you know who voted for that black man? White people. Because you can't win a popular election in this country.
Yeah, you can't win an election in this country without white people. I don't see what they said. This guy was a coon. He a Sambo, Uncle Tom. I'm not seeing it. Now I'm not reacting to the whole segment, but I don't see it.
Without white people. So Barack Obama is the product of white people. So let's not.
I don't know, but all right, you got to watch ninjas like this. Hold on now.
Let's get off this thing where, America is so racist. What's making America so racist is people that continue to talk about racism and continue to focus.
Now, I will say this. I had to talk with my mom about this yesterday, and she was, my mom is about to be 59. And she was basically telling me that, like, the emphasis on racism now compared to when she was my age, it's not even close. You know, people talk about it more, they cry about it more, and it's more of a topic now than it probably ever was in this country, believe it or not. And I'm 32, and even I ain't really started hearing this emphasis on racism until probably like 2013, 2014. But growing up as a kid, it just wasn't something I heard, you know, from other adults. You know, I didn't hear other kids say it, but it's true. We talk about it more, and there's more emphasis on it now.
It's on racism instead of focusing on unity and bringing our country forward. People that have these liberal mindset are
There's no unity in this country.
Nope.
The black community ain't even unified.
Nope.
But that's another topic for another day. We'll talk about that another time.
affecting our communities, black people, and making us victims and not victors. I refuse to embrace a victim mentality because that's not what our grandparents and Harriet Tubman and those people fought for. They fought for
Do
equal
not bring up
opportunity.
Harriet Tubman's name in vain, baby. Please.
All right, and this is my issue with Amanda Seales. Not once has she responded intellectually to anything that he said. He mentioned Harriet Tubman one time as an example to support what he's talking about. She goes and says, "Don't bring up Harriet Tubman's name in vain." That's cooking. Where's the rebuttal? Where's the cooking? You see, she's changing the subject. She doesn't have anything to say. What? Yo, it's black women on, love y'all black women. It's black women on TikTok and everywhere. They killing me in the comments for saying Amanda Seales would get cooked by Candace Owens. Where's she cooking?
The Lord's name in vain. The Lord's name.
Harriet Tubman was literally.
You saw that pause? You see why she said literally twice? She's gathering her thoughts. Everything he just said, she got nothing from it, no rebuttals. All she goes is straight to Harriet Tubman.
Nope.
She's getting cooked. She's getting cooked.
Saving her family and others from slavery.
Yeah. You know who helped her? White people.
You know
She's
who
cook-
helped
she's cooking
her?
They were on the Underground Railroad.
No,
Come on in.
no.
Come on
You know
in.
who helped her?
Come on in.
No, you know who helped her?
God and Harriet.
People who benefit from white supremacy. One of the things
It's a
that
lie.
one of the
What is she talking about, dog? And if we're going to keep it real, it was a lot of black people that didn't want Harriet Tubman to succeed. It was a lot of black people going back and snitching on Harriet Tubman. It was black people that was with the movement, of course. But let's keep it 100.
This is
one
a
of the-
lie.
No, sir,
It's
that's
a
simply
lie.
not
There's
true.
no such. I mean, there's
If that
some-
were not the case, then we wouldn't see the continued effort of colonialism and white people placing themselves in positions of power
You
when
know
they
why
do
they're
not
in
have the
position of power? Because
me
their
hear
culture, black culture, is toxic. The black culture is toxic. We have.
You know what, though? So Amanda is, she's pointing out things with white people. But this brother here, he's bringing it back to black people, basically saying that we're in control of our lives. We're in control of our outcomes. And it's true to an extent. Now, does racism exist? Absolutely. Has it affected us in some type of way? Absolutely. But there's no doubt about it. You can be successful as a black man, as a black woman, as, you know, gay, straight, whatever, in this country. There's too many examples of it.
Produce a culture that is toxic. And let's get on the fact that there's no
We do have a toxic culture.
fathers
So
in
white
the black
culture is-
home. Let's
Stop,
talk about that.
stop.
Let's talk
Stop,
about that.
stop.
Let's talk about that.
None of this is gonna work if y'all are just gonna sit here and make up shit.
We having
It's
a
not
debate.
He's not lying. Majority of black homes don't have a father in it. Most black men and women are raised by single mothers, including myself. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my pops, too. It's a fact. He's not lying. She's getting cooked. Yo, for people to come out here and say she was cooking, and we are, what's this, like a 4-minute segment I'm looking at? Because it's almost over. For people to say that she was cooking on here is absolutely insane. I'm gonna give my thoughts after.
It's gonna work. No, it's a beat has to be in facts.
You're
You are
putting off
literally
emotional
not,
liberalism
I am
right
not
now.
putting off emotional liberalism. You're putting off unfounded lies
That's what y'all
based
do. Y'all
in
start saying
conservatism.
misinformation. Remember, they
It
get the
is
misinformation thing.
Yeah, man. I'm not really rocking with it. I don't see where she was cooking. I don't see that. And you can see where the conversation was going. She's coming out with emotions. She's not disproving his facts with facts. I don't see where she was cooking, man. And like I said, most black people are raised by their single mothers. And the father is not in the home. I'm not trying to talk down on our community right now. This is just a fact. You know, sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes it's a little uncomfortable to hear, but that doesn't mean it's just not true because it's not supporting your stance. And a lot of people only said she was cooking because she was going against black conservatives. Now, as we know, most black people are Democrats. They're liberal. I don't really care what you are, man. I'm focused on the content of your character. What type of person are you? You know, and why are you with them? Unfortunately, a lot of our people are just blindly Democrats. I have a lot of those in my family. I'm not a Republican nor a Democrat. I use common sense and make a decision. I voted for both sides, Democrat and Republican. But a lot of people were just saying that she's cooking because she was going against black conservatives, and people automatically dismiss their points because they're black conservatives, right? I'm going to listen to both sides. I actually agree with some things that she said, right? But a lot of people don't listen to make an educated decision. They just hear one side is against what they believe. Oh, he wrong. He getting cooked. It's not a very intelligent way of thinking. Anyway, we got one more clip we're going to react to, and then we're going to wrap this thing up because I ain't going to be here all day. I got stuff to do. You know, I know y'all wish I could sit here all day, but that ain't the case.
Protest against, you guys don't ever do this. KTS.
You
Dre,
guys don't ever do that.
KTS
Who is you guys?
Members of the black community that want to.
We just started this clip. You guys. She's focused on you guys. Okay. Could he use a different word? Absolutely. Let's focus on what he's saying. Let's disprove what he's saying. Let's debunk everything he's saying, but you focused on you guys.
Hold people accountable, especially black people. So KTS Dre was shot 60 times outside of Cook County, Chicago. How many BLM members came out? You earlier said BLM
Stop
is about
referring
police.
to me as you guys.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, this is terrible, bro. This is the worst video I've seen on Jubilee. All of the videos I've seen on Jubilee have been great. Literally, all of them. People I agree with, disagree with. Most people have been pretty respectful. This is terrible, bro. This is not a debate. And even peep her body language as we keep going.
So, for example, we had a really good example of this where it's not a police, because I remember you
Where
said...
are you from?
Where am I from? What do you mean by that? Like, what state?
Bruh, she's awful. She's awful. There's no back and forth. She just keep bringing up stuff that has nothing to do with what he's saying. And he might be dead wrong, but you can't even prove that he's wrong. I'm cool with you disagreeing with the person, but like, let's have an actual adult conversation. This is very childish.
State am I from? Where was I born?
Where do you live right now?
I live
childish.
in Florida. I was born in Angola, though. I was born in sub-Saharan Africa, okay?
Where did you grow up for most of your time?
In Maine. I lived in North America.
In Maine?
Yes.
And what is the population of black people in the town that you're from?
Now, I will say she did fuck him up with this, because being born in Angola and growing up in Maine doesn't help what you saying about the black community. This is why they got to get some real ninjas on there. Get me on that show. Get me on there. But anyway, yeah, that doesn't help his case at all. I will say that. But just because he's not American born and he grew up in damn Maine, doesn't mean he's wrong about what he's saying. It doesn't mean he's wrong about what he's saying.
It's really extremely low, but I grew up around black people, and there was a black community where I lived.
And that black community that you lived in, did they teach you about black history in the United States?
I
Like,
learned black history.
Are your parents black American?
Yeah, my mom is black. My father is black.
No, I'm asking, were they born in the United
No,
States?
because I wasn't born there.
Oh, so you guys are all from Angola?
Yes. But again, like I told you earlier, right? Trying to protest.
Sources are not, you're not able to
But I have
cite
all
your
the
sources.
In New
Please
York.
go sit down.
Yeah, that's the truth.
It's
you
not
can try
the
to avoid
truth.
it.
It's not the truth. It's not the truth. Nothing you say is actually the truth.
Well, she didn't point out what he said that was untrue. She just said it's not the truth because he's disagreeing with her. He actually brought facts to the table from what it sounds
I
like.
think you're not even American. You're not even a black American. As the daughter of an immigrant, it is.
So he's the son of an immigrant. She's the daughter of an immigrant. So if he's not American, you're not American. Both of y'all parents ain't from here. But you want here on this debate.
It is imperative that black people from other places understand the disparate difference that they exist from black people in the United States. It is not.
All right, listen, guys. When you get here, we all ninjas. We are all ninjas. You can have whatever thoughts about black Americans, whether you're from here or not. When you get here, they look at you as another black person. This debate is horrible. Please don't ever put her back in any debate. And anybody that thinks she was cooking, you're out of your mind. Or you don't understand what a debate or an educated conversation looks like.
The same. Period. And ultimately, the best effort that we can do as a diaspora is to lead in understanding, not in judgment. So when I am talking to somebody from Sudan, from the Congo, from Angola, I am listening to understand their experience, not to undermine it. And I refuse to allow anybody from Grenada, from Angola, from any other place to come and try to undermine the experience of black Americans.
All right, man. Listen, bro. This is awful. This is awful. Even if you're born in Angola and you come here, he still has an American experience. He still sees the foolery in the black community. You see the music that's promoted. You see all types of things. I think this is the same guy that had brought up King Von, but we ain't gonna go through the whole show. But yeah, man, she didn't cook. She didn't cook. And I'm not about to sit here and say that somebody got cooked just because I agree with their side or I disagree with the opposing stance. I mean, this is crazy, bro. We're literally brainwashed here, and you know, hey, listen, I'm gonna get called a coon and all types of stuff. That shit happens all the time. And most of my content is fitness, so I know they're gonna do it on this video. But that ain't stopping for me from telling the truth, man. You really break this video down and dissect it, you will see that she was in fact not cooking anyone on that panel. All right, we see what she on. We ain't even got to go through the whole thing, all 20 other people. But hey, man, it is what it is. You know I'm gonna tell the truth. You know I gotta go. Fire video. And listen, man, why don't y'all go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Please like the video so we can push it through the algorithm. If you like more content like this, if you like fitness content as well, we tell the truth about that. But listen, I got more content like this on the way. And appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Hope to see y'all soon on another video. We out of here.